All right, music fans, welcome back. It is Dave, the Real Music Observer, coming at you with more real music in real time for real people, just like you right there, just like me right here. Yesterday, a bit of a tumultuous day in rock and roll history as Fleetwood Mac fires Lindsey Buckingham. There are some headlines that are running around where it says Lindsey Buckingham leaves Fleetwood Mac. That's not the case. Firing is what happened to him. And this is a growing trend in these Irv Azoff type bands. The Eagles obviously had to replace the late Glenn Frey. They did so with two members rather than one. Fleetwood Mac has chosen to do the same thing. And the band Chicago, which is not managed by Irv Azoff, Peter Chiavarelli runs the show over there. Uh, and they replaced Jeff Coffey, who left for reasons that we still aren't 100% clear on. Watched an interview yesterday, and Jeff again sort of stopped short of saying what the real reason is, but I can tell you it's more than just the touring schedule. I'm almost 100% certain of that. In any event, Chicago replaced Jeff with two guys, a bass player and a singer who's, a bit of a karaoke guy. I mean, he's good, he sounds good, but at this point, there's no real sort of legacy to the tenor and bass player kind of thing, which Jeff, Jason, and Peter obviously brought to the band. But getting back to the whole Lindsey thing, I think I was the only guy yesterday who talked about this book that came out last fall. And the rock and roll community has been strangely silent about the book, much like they've been a bit quiet about Ann Wilson and her husband's involvement with the situation that finds Heart broken up still. One thing I don't do is candy coat. I could be wrong and it's fine, but I have made a bit of a jump, a bit of a leap in saying that Lindsey possibly, because of the book and because Stevie decided that the book needed to come out and so forth, and she was more or less going to stand by the words in that book. They may have thought at this point it's just not worth having Lindsey in the group. There's too much bad publicity surrounding that, and possibly Lindsey was upset, and they say he didn't share their musical vision going forward. The only thing I've heard, musically speaking, is that the band wants to do some deeper material, and they believe that both Mike Campbell and Neil Finn can help them do that. And that's awesome. A true fan of the band would love to hear some deeper cut material. Maybe Lindsey only wanted to play the hits according to this, and that doesn't sound like Lindsey. So I think there is a rift there, which is aptly or deftly being disguised or at least obfuscated to some degree. And again, Irv Azoff, he's a genius. The 2-for-1 replacement worked really well in the Eagles, and I think he's probably saying to Mick Fleetwood, nice job, we can promote this, and the band keeps moving forward without missing a beat. So that's my take on it. I could be wrong as far as this book thing, but I wanted to obviously address that again because, I watched all the coverage yesterday and I didn't hear a word about it. Maybe it's a non-factor, but it's kind of like the elephant in the room. Somebody should maybe address it, and I've decided to pick up that baton and run with it a little bit. So that's it. That's my video. Again, Fleetwood Mac fires Lindsey Buckingham, part 2 of my video from yesterday. I just wanted to kind of sort of flesh out some other ideas and then let you guys maybe figure it out. All right, I'm done. I'll be back with more real music in real time for real people just like you right there and just like me right here. We'll see you soon.